I'm not gonna lie, I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong about Yinlin. I thought she was only gonna be able to be a sub DPS and a support, but honestly, with her damage potential and her output, I think she could definitely be used as main DPS, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build her today. To start, we're going to be talking about her echoes. So the first thing we're going to talk about build-wise is your combinations. There are a couple of combinations you guys can use. You can use 4-4-1-1-1, or you can use 4-3-3-1-1, depending on however your echoes roll and how your echoes are currently. If you have better substats on your 4 pieces, do 2 4 pieces so you can get that crit rate and crit damage going. Then I would recommend doing 2 3 pieces, and for the 2 3 pieces you can do electro damage or energy recharge on the pieces depending on your needs for your Yinlin. Now in terms of her echoes, we're gonna look at them real quick. So like I said, electro damage, you want substats to be crit rate, crit damage, basic attack, stuff like that. Resonance aberration is also really big and really good to have on her. If you do double 4s, then I would recommend doing double crit rate if you need the crit rate. If not, then I would recommend doing crit damage, just so you can get 1 crit rate, 1 crit damage, and get a good balance if you rolled really good pieces. Now for the main stat, the Sonata effect, you can do either Void Thunder, which is the electro damage. That's the piece that I'm going to be going and I'm going to be building her with. Or if not, you can build her with Moonlit Clouds. That's going to be the energy set, which is this one. If you are building this one, it would be best to use the Impermanent Terran because that's a better echo to use for her. Now moving on, we're going to talk about her weapon. So for weapon, you can use, there's a couple of different weapons you can use for her. The one I'm using is Jinzhou Keeper. This is a free one that you can get, and I'll show you how you can get it in a moment. If not, Variation's also really good. I believe this is a gacha one. It's attack and energy regen, which is really good. I would not recommend Comet Flare just because it has HP, but if it's all you have, then honestly you can give it to her, but I wouldn't recommend it. That's why I have it on my Verena, just for the healing bonus. But as for her best one, if you are free to play, Jinzhou Keeper is going to be a really great option. If you are rolling for her weapon, her signature weapon String Master is going to be her best in slot, of course, as it has crit rate as the main stat. You can also go for the Battle Pass weapon, which also has crit rate as the main stat. And it has electric amplification, increases the damage bonus by 12%. When dealing resonance skill damage, increases attack by 12%, stacking up to 2 times. This effect lasts for 5 seconds. When the equipped resonator is not on the field, increases their attack by an additional 12%, which is really big for her. Next, we're going to get into a little bit of a skill demonstration and rotation demonstration. I'm just going to be going ahead and showing you guys some of Yinlin's kit. So first, we have her autos. On her 3rd sequence and her 4th, they have a lot of range. And they're also really good for you to use in terms of getting the enemy and swapping. So you see whenever you use them, she'll still attack while you swap. So I'll show that again. So for example, 1, 2, 3, then swap, and then she's still attacking. So if you time it properly, for example, we'll do one right now. 1, 2, 3, and then swap. As you can see, you can get good damage out as long as you're doing your rotations and your properly. So for her ultimate, of course, we're going to go ahead and show that now. That's her Resonance Liberation. She does have an enhanced basic attack, kind of, which is when her Forte Circuit is full. Next, we're going to discuss her skill when the Forte Circuit is full. When you hold left click, you do this, which can also parry. It has a really good parry frame, so definitely be using that to your advantage. Now for her E, she has 2 charges on it, so 1, 2. The second one does also parry, and then apart from that, it restores her Forte Circuit. This is her intro skill, which lets her kick out her Zap String and do damage. So once again, that's the double E. That's the enhanced Forte Circuit skill. So yeah, if you guys are properly using your Yinlin, you can go ahead and optimize her for battle. When you guys are rotating, it'll make it a lot easier for you to do damage with her off field. So for those of you who want a copy of the Jinzhou Keeper, the way you get it is basically you're going to hit your escape, or if you're on mobile, you're going to tap up here. You're going to go to the right and you're going to open your backpack. Now when you scroll down to the bottom here, you're going to have a chest that looks like one of these, but it's going to be for the weapon. And one of the 4-star weapons that you can pick from it is going to be the Jinzhou Keeper, and that's where you're going to obtain it. So finally, for Yinlin's skill priority, you're going to want to level it in this order. You're going to want to maximize her Forte Circuit, followed by her Resonance Liberation, followed by her Resonance skill, followed by her basic attacks, and then finally her intro skill. So basically, you'll be prioritizing her Forte Circuit, Resonance Liberation, her Resonance skill, and then worrying about the basic attack and intro skill a little bit later, just to save you materials and make sure you max out the right ones in the correct order. Hopefully for those of you who watched the video, you were able to learn how to use your Yinlin more efficiently, and you were able to get a better understanding of her build and what it takes to build her in terms of her echoes and substats. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.